And the game is paused. That is good. And before I went live, I was trying to remember exactly how many days we were into the game. I guessed it was 15. I was very close. It is like 14.9 hours, that is. No, 21. So 14.21. I don't know that I could have gotten any closer than that, so I'm pretty happy with that estimate. Okay, YouTube should be on. Let's go bring in YouTube chat. Turn that on. Yes. And then here. Be on itself. YouTube. Hello, thank you. Pop out chat. Okay, we have YouTube now as well. Marvelous. Okay, so we have all of the chats. Chat's all up and running. Let's jump into things. Audio is running too. Yeah, cool. So, hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to this stream of Project Zomboid, where we are here in whatever place this is. I've totally forgotten. Can I open my map and find out? Map. Nope, don't remember what this area is called. So we spent most of the last stream on Sunday basically finishing off the scavenging of this area. We've set up a safe house up here so that we have a place to bug out to if we need to. And now I kind of want to do a little bit of exploring. I want to see where this road comes in. I want to see if there's anything further south than down here. And basically just see what a little bit more of this coastline is like. I'm very happy with the amount of forest we have here. This is going to be fantastic for foraging. We do need to decide on where we want to set up a base. We know we have the big walled compound over here that we could definitely make use of. We also considered setting up something more bespoke by the creek. And this is part of the reason why I really want to see where this road goes. Because maybe we set up by that road. So we're further away from the settled areas, so it's going to be much quieter out there. The other thing of note is we do have helicopters still enabled to sometimes. We've had one already, but there may well be others. But we've done a pretty good job of clearing out all the zombies from these areas. So, yeah. Have you found out how to get the car working? We have a working car, actually. Let's go and head out. Need to remember how this game works. Been playing Baldur's Gate 3 and the controls are very different. So we have the two cars here. The taxi is the one that actually is working and has some fuel, although not a huge amount. We need to find a bigger fuel source. The other thing that we've been doing was removing a lot of the bodies. So we have a fire here, and then there's one up there where we basically burned a lot of the corpses. So if another helicopter does come by, it has less of a reason to be hovering over our area specifically, which is good. So we're just going to go running down the road down here. Probably shouldn't run too much because I am still easily out of breath. All of my bags are not being worn properly, so let's go set that up real quick. On back. All being worn on the back, and then we have the... Good, so those are there. Belt right and holster right. Right, I could be carrying the gun if I wanted to, but I don't think there's really any need to do that. So we have a building there, we have a building down there. That one has actually lost its door, which suggests that there is some zombie activity going on. We have, in fact, explored those already. It's actually this house here that we have not. Really? I feel like we have. Maybe we didn't finish doing it. That's possible. Yeah, there's a body right there at the doorway. Case as a photo album. We have definitely been here before. Oh, 100%. Yeah, I think this is just one of the places that we must have just forgotten to mark off. Well, that's easily done. Oh, looks like it's starting to get a bit foggy, which is not ideal. So that place has been done. It's just these two, as I thought. Unfortunately, if it's going to be getting foggy, I don't know that I want to stay out in the fog. My chat window's the wrong way around. Keep on looking at the notifications tab when I should be looking at the chat tab. Oh boy, is it Saturday already? Yes, this is second Saturday. Alright, so there's that house down there, it's that house there. Still backs on to the railway. It looks like there's going to be another house to the south. And these are going to be areas that we have not yet explored, so there may well be zombie activity here. Okay, so it actually looks like there is another little neighborhood down this way. But it is that much further out. You have a shed where there may be some tools. A little bit surprised by the lack of zombies. But then again, we've had so many noise-inducing things happening. Maybe it's not all that surprising. It's another house. These ones seem to have a bit more of a spacious backyard. Then the road actually curves away. Interesting. Let's make a bit of a run down this way. Bigger house. Oh, this is a whole other neighborhood. Okay, I'm a little bit surprised. I was not expecting to see another neighborhood down here. Interesting. I'm suddenly having an idea that this is actually where Tuna and I set up our base last time. I think we were down here. Oh, that's funny. Don't remember what the building was where we were though. I think it was one of these, might even be that one. Maybe you could find a house with Mordred Tuna and some tin can in one of the houses. Maybe. Oh, there's a car. Still only 7:40 AM. We're still very, very early. Go for a bit of a run again. A food market. Oh, now that's interesting. There's a zombie. First one in a while that we have seen. Yeah, I have a feeling we were in that base up there. Still very light zombie-ness. Yeah, there's a whole lot more buildings down here. I don't know that I necessarily want to be looting all of these, because our food supply is already extremely full. Oh, there's a van. I think... Had we actually set up in the food market? I do remember us being really close to the river. I also remember there being a stretch of broken road like this. Where there was a crashed ambulance? I'm getting thirsty. I should probably go into one of these houses just to grab a drink. Oh yeah, there's a whole other area down here. Interesting, interesting. Go for a bit of a run again. That's just forests down there. Place with a garage. Zombie up ahead. Another zombie there. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go into this building where there's probably going to be a house alarm. It's looking pretty clear. Fortunately, no windows into the bathroom. But the house itself is clear, so you know what? Let's make our way in here. Son of a bitch! So there's more zombies coming from the south. Whoop whoop, it's the sound of the police. But I'm not seeing a lot of zombie movement from up here in the north. You know what I might do? So it was this house, that was the alarm. So let's just do a red... what icon? Symbol? There we go. We're just going to put that over that house to say that's where the house alarm was. So we can expect there to be zombies in that region. What I want to do is head back to the van room building. And I think we're just going to start exploring from there and then going north. So that's here. Oh, right, this is the food mart. And this zombie has not been attracted away. Now, is the food market going to have A, zombies in it, B, a tap? I don't know. Maybe. Not seeing any. Zero petrol. What looks to be a laundrette. Interesting. And there's a tap there, so let's see if we can break in here. Right, a lint. I would like to have a drink, please. Thank you. Jeans and trousers. Bucket and a mop. Both of those are useful. Toolbox. And gloves. You know what? I'll take all of them. Probably don't need a second mop. I'll take the broom. Because cleaning out our base is probably going to be quite a good idea. Bleach and rat poison. Steel wool, whetstone, nails, tarps, twine, light bulbs. Yeah, I'll take all of the above. Gimme, gimme, gimme! assuming that you're now full. Yes. Alright, time for the garbage bag. So let's put the spear away, pull out the cleaver, garbage bag, secondary. Then we'll put those in there. Making sure that we have a clean route of escape. There'll probably be some food items that we want here, and probably quite a few that are rotten. Yeah. How are we doing for weight at the moment? We are actually still gaining, that's good. Mac and cheese and a canned potato, I'll take those. Grab all of these. However, I do need to be a little bit careful because we are now overburdened. Yeah, there's a bunch of different things here, which could be useful. Let's have some candied fruit slices. We'll eat one whole thing. And then I think I'll put a marker on top of this to say, hey, this is a food store, and there are food supplies here. So what do we use for the marker up there? The green apple. Seems like it might be a good one. It's too bad that we didn't go here earlier. Could have gotten a lot of stuff. Okay, let's bring this stuff back. We're currently in pain because of the muscle strain, so we do need to be a little careful. Don't remember, but I've played that 1 week mod. No. I haven't actually played that many mods on Zomboid. I wanted to check this car as well. I wonder if it was this house. I do remember there being quite a large driveway. No immediate danger. %. However, there is another vehicle here, so I think I am going to mark that off. That is black, right? Yeah, black tyre. Alright, let's go for a bit of a run. That'll do. Muscle strain is now only minor because our fitness should be rising. We're now at 2,700 of the 9,000 required. We are no longer underweight. That's really good. So 75 seems to be the magical number there, so we need to continue gaining weight. So what makes that 1 week mod special? What does it do? Getting thirsty again. Getting quite warm in here. Turn the fan on. It was an absolutely glorious day here in Sweden yesterday. went out for a walk, ended up going on like a 3-hour hike. It's quite fun. But today, it's gotten really humid. I think it's gonna rain. Yeah, this end of town is really quite a long way away. We're gonna need to find a workable vehicle if we want to make use of that. But to get a workable vehicle, we're gonna need to scavenge further out. I think maybe we go down the highway, see if we can find any cars there. I think that might be a good idea. Basically lets you play the 7 days before the outbreak, so you can play around the collapse of society. How interesting. Does that mean there's still people around? Yeah, my newspaper hat. I'd forgotten about that. Okay, first things first. We need to drop the broom and the mop. With which we could actually do some cleaning around the house. Which I do believe is a thing you need to do. Particularly if you get blood in there. Next up, we need to drop off some of this stuff, which I think we're going to have to put in here now. In the toolbox we have pliers, a whetstone, screws and something. We have quite a few tarps, so I'm not sure that we necessarily need to be looting tarps anymore. Mostly collecting those in case we need to make a tent in the future. And then in here... What were you just saying about the tarps, Mordred? And the rice seeds are also coming in here. Rice goes in this one. That's where the dry food goes. Then the tins go onto the sink, because those are the truly long-lasting. Of which we don't have a huge amount. 12.5. So maybe we should go and loot. Well, we know where they are is the thing. We have enough for short-term survival. Okay, so I can now unequip you. I can pull the spear out again. And I can get a drink. I am now fit and healthy again. Drink. Right, so I'm still carrying that bucket. Let's go ahead and fill it. We already have 2 buckets of water. I think maybe we'll just stick this one on top of the counter. Nice. Put it there. Put it next to the cooker, you know, in case we get a grease fire that needs to be put out. Never put a grease fire out with water. You'll get the opposite effect. Just sorting out my own drinks. Okay. Now, I think what I want to do now is go along the highway to see if I can find the end of this path. It's got to be over here somewhere. See what this highway's got for us. Keep safe, Kentucky, 32.2 with Jackie J. Right, the other thing which we should apparently do is find the emergency broadcast, because that will actually broadcast the day of a helicopter on the day of the helicopter. So basically say born activity detected or something like that. That didn't quite work as intended. Yes, T is my right mouse button. You have nothing I really want. There's another sign coming up here, including a right turn warning. And zombies! And a turning. There are quite a few of them up there. Some of them having a bit of a wander around. Ah, shit. That just straight up missed! Yes, I know I'm bleeding. I need to kill this guy first. I lost my hat. Alright, let's get a sterilized bandage on that thing. It does have a nice jacket. Still. That was a laceration. Not too sure what to do about that group. I'm not very good at fighting groups. Even fighting one doesn't necessarily go to plan. Apple Tree Lane, that is a different road to this one. Huh. Well, what if we just ignore that group? I know there's another zombie over here. You seem to have something stuck in your leg. Screwdriver. I'll take it. How are my shoes doing? Oh, they're fine. Pretty much brand new. Ooh, cars. Ooh, petrol station! Jackpot! And a beer and liquor store. Yeah, gas station. Alright, let's see what the Creature Cruiser has got. Man, I want this car. Oh, hello. Oh, hello! Now I just need to find a key. Yeah, you drive on the left, don't you? Now, hopefully there's a zombie in this place that has a key. The thing's locked up tight. Drowsy? It's 1 PM. %, petrol. That door is open. I don't like it when doors are open. This place is also mostly walled off. This would also not be a terrible base. Further away from water, potentially. Good access, though. Now, do these ever run out? Don't think so. So far, so good. Why are all of the doors open? Seed packets. Mason trowel. Watering cans. We could start doing agriculture from this. Loads of seed packets. Tire iron. Nails. Scythe. Interesting. Though unfortunately not actually what I was looking for there. Ooh, thread. Stealing that. And a sewing pattern, a knitful balaclava. Take that too. Eat a full pack of crisps while I'm out and about. Might as well. Where are all the Zeds? There do seem to be very few of them. And I'm not going to complain about that too much. Gas can. Jackpot. Mechanics 2. Take that as well. This place needs to be properly scouted. Oh yeah! King of cool. And you've also got a sewing kit. Yoink. Not even what I was trying to get there. I was trying to have a drink. Because thirsty. They're on vacation as well. Nice living area up here. Big old knife on that counter. Storeroom. An L94 rifle with 6 rounds in it. And some extra ones as well. And shin pads. Again, a bunch more things that need to be looted. And you can now sew shirts as well. Steal that. I kind of like this place. I'm wondering if I want to turn this into a base. Most of the windows have actually got covers already. We have this mostly completed outer wall. Would be a huge amount of work to finish the rest. Never-ending fuel supply. So can run generators at our heart's content. There's a zombie. And another zombie there that's dead. Let's go and fight these. Your bandage is dirty. Then a trailer park up there which would need to be cleared out. This body is recent. It's not stinking. There's a forest here for foraging and wood supplies. The only question is how far away is the water, but that may not matter so much. If A, I can get into the van, because I have loads of water storage things. Trailer park could be disassembled with the right tools, yeah. There's a little land here for farming. I think I might be sold. I think that this might well become our base. Let's take a look in here. Still at 3 PM. Drowsy. Oh, more long-term imperishable foods. Really want to smash any windows, but as long as this place is nothing bad going on. I think I'm kind of okay just leaving it be. Get a hammer and a screwdriver, you may be able to disassemble the wooden doors. I do have both of those things. Yeah, and the woods are right there. What a freaking gold mine. Still want to find where this road goes. So I'm going to go off in that direction, but maybe after the next helicopter we'll come over here. Maybe on the way back we'll do some foraging, although 3:20 already. No, we're really not far away. Just go across here. This road goes on a bit. Wearing some upgrades since you saw last. Yes. My beautifully patched up denim coat. Definitely an upgrade. Oh, you mean the sunglasses? Yeah, critical. Vital, really. This is Bear Camp Road. Okay. What's that? Stairs. This is not an exact diagonal. Oh, how annoying. Ooh. If that's going to be a campsite. Probably. How many brags do I still have? Okay. Don't sprint. You're already overexerted. Getting very thirsty. That's alright. Actually, let's have a drink. You know what? Let's go back to the petrol station, fill up the petrol can, because that'll give us access to a car. Am I going up in first aid school? Yes, actually. Because having a car will let me really explore these areas. How's your fitness doing, by the way? Have you gotten that up? You're still out of shape. We are still out of shape, but we're no longer thin. I think we may actually have fixed that at the very end of the previous stream. I just hadn't noticed. But it's no longer here. We're at 2,700 of the 9,000 towards level 4. 5,500 towards level 6 in strength. I don't even know what an L94 rifle is. I am by no means a gun nut. That sounded like a gunshot. Virtual lever action deer rifle. Oh. It's made up for this game. Styled after classic Western ranch firearms. So it's like a, yeah, it's a Smith & Wesson. It's a repeating rifle in the 1800s. Lever action. I'm relatively close to level 3 cooking. Running. With my endurance problems, running is really taking a while to get there. How am I doing in terms of overall encumbrance? Probably okay. Can you this in there? Not anymore. Can you grab this and put that in there? Yes, but now I'm overloaded. That's okay, this should be a relatively quick-ish walk. I am, however, now very tired. And getting thirsty. And I do need to be wary of those zombies up there. Ooh, the group is really dispersed. Which is probably a good thing, because then we can take that down tomorrow. This current music sounds a lot like it's from Old World Blues. As in the Fallout mod for Hawaii. Like, it's really similar. I'm wondering if I want to take a shortcut through the woods, but that'd be very dangerous, being overloaded and very tired. So I think we're just going to take it slow and take it safely. Could be based on the Winchester 94, it's based solely on the looks of the number 94. I would say that's probably a very good guess. I imagine it probably is. Seeing you find that base made me want to play again, with a few mods like windmills, it could become paradise. It's a really good spot. Getting there. Should be back by 7:30, 8. Enough time to grab a meal anyway. My main concern is the tiredness. No, I'm not gaining weight anymore. Need to eat some more. I think I want to get this up to like 78, 79, maybe even 80. I don't know at what point you become overweight. Still thinking about doing a primitive foraging run. I mean, I had intended, kind of, this game to be that. But having just found that base, I think that we're about to become a base building agricultural run. Although we are right next to a really big forest, so foraging is still very much possible. You could do agriculture and foraging, to be fair. One day I would like to do a fully primitive game, but I think that would require me to know the mechanics a bit better than I do. See, this road is perfectly diagonal. Unlike the other one, we have to keep on moving. How do I fill this thing up? Like this. %25 full. That'll get us to the petrol station at least. And I want to put you in there. We can carry 41. Yes. Alright, home sweet home. And it's just dirty again. It's infected already. Grrr. Alright, so I have nothing in there at all, so we can just go ahead and unequip you. In the duffel bag we have a few things, including my new gun. Where did I leave the previous one? It's just there. So I think I might leave this gun. There. And the rounds we will just put in here. does add some discomfort. Then we have the sewing patterns, which we'll put in here. Did I have mechanics too? I did not. Haha! Excellent. And then clothing, that's going to be the rubber gloves, and that's it for now. Do need to put the thread away. Okay, I know that we have a bunch of food, so let's go for some of my massive pot of soup. Gaining weight. Lovely buttery soup. All of these need to be washed. Oh, they're not counting. Also need to refill my water bag. I drank only a quarter, I thought. Huh. Fill a water carrier. Wash all of the bandages. I should probably clean the wound and use a sterilized bandage. Let's do that after I've washed everything. Not able to watch for long, but really enjoying this playthrough. Glad to hear that, Vimy. Thank you. Wash. Clothing. Ridiculously tired. What time did we... Was this the day that we woke up at like 2 AM? This might well have been, seeing as it's only 7 PM now. Minor pain, yeah, because of this. Wash self. Alright, then I think I have some sterilized bandages. I do. So give me one of those. Have a drink. Stand here, I can remove the bandage. I can disinfect with alcohol wipes. I can bandages up with a sterilized rag. There we go. And then I've got another bandage I need to wash off, I think, probably. Oh no. Huh. Right. Sleep? No. No. Burpees! Perfect thing to do when you've got a bleeding head wound. There we are. Excessive exertion, ridiculously tired. Perfect time for a helicopter. Oh, there were some light bulbs in the other place. Sleep. Yes. You can sleep with excessive pain. Excessive exhaustion you can, or exertion. Pain I didn't have excessive. Take a quick look at the injury now. A few hours have passed, so it's still lacerated. I'm still weighed down. Oh, because of all the clothing. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Oh, and the fact I'm not wearing this stuff probably doesn't help. I have a sewing kit still on me. And the shin pads, which need to go on the floor. And a screwdriver. And the sewing kit needs to go in there. Easily done. Okay, I think it is time to have breakfast. Let's go for... half of the bacon, sausage and meat stir fry. Should fill me right up. Then we'll grab a drink. Gaining weight again. Good. $7:30 AM. Perfect timing. And this doesn't have the emergency broadcast. I'm wondering if we want to try to find it. How do you scroll through different channels? Is this actually doing anything? Alright, so 93.2 we know is a channel. So we go to 93.2 here. No, you would actually have to press it and then save it. Also, that's editing a preset as opposed to adding one. Doesn't look like it's possible. $90.8. We go back down to 90.8. No. It's not this. I would really like to get some early warning for a helicopter. But I think we need to find an emergency radio to get the preset. Meanwhile, it's car time. It seems to be extremely quiet. Is it just me, or is this actually extremely quiet? It's a car, it should be louder. There we go. Still feel like now that these zombies are spread out a little bit, I kind of want to fight them. I particularly want. Quick look around, get an idea of what the strength of these guys will be.
Hey!
Now we know from in the past that this is a fall over thing. Just like that. Perfection. You're in pain because of the muscle strain.
Hey!
Yep. Hello. Oh, for fuck's sake. I had you there. You just didn't stop for some reason. I feel like letting them jump over this, they've got me more times than just fighting them normally. Right, seems to be all of them. With the little lunge attacks. Okay, back in the car. Oh wait. So which side is the fuel thing on? It looks like it's on the left. No? Yeah, it is. How do you use this to fill cars? Gonna look that one up. Project Zomboid fill R from pump. Hold V when next to the car for a radial menu. Oh, fancy. Oh, yeah, there it is. Oh right, that's also how you add a trailer. Now, it would be funny if you still had to pay for this. In fact, I think it would be a lot more realistic than just stealing it. Who would you pay for it? I don't think it's so much a factor of paying someone, it's that the pump won't work unless you actually put a credit card in. There we go. This is the dodgy route. Okay, that's a lot easier on a car. That's a zombie. Yes, I think I will fetch you. Gestumped. And another one. Extremely thin one. Yeah, 93. No, definitely credit card petrol pumps at that point. Just don't think. There's a bridge. This is going further out than I kind of expected it to. And then a whole other town. Where there are a lot more zombies. Haha! Is that a gun store? That might be. Okay, I think we found the zombies. Don't like it here. We're leaving. Thankfully the road is windy enough that I don't think they'd ever be able to follow. But we have found the other town. So that's a thing. Quick look at the map. So that was here. Oh, that's not Creek, okay. Yeah, I think that was a gun store. Oh no, restaurant and entertainment is a pub. I still want to see what's down this road. With the bridge. It's just going to be the south side of Knob Creek, probably. That is a cafe. Yeah, now we're on the south side. Maybe shot a little bit there. I'm getting very thirsty, so we shouldn't stay off too long. Knob Creek hunting. Ooh. Okay, this I need to explore. There are definitely zombies in there, but if this is a hunting lodge, I would say there's a high chance that there's some weaponry. She fell over. Ramino Cinder. Some more zombies inside, evidently. Last time you had to refuel was in 22. Last time I had a car was... So we'll take this. 2009? We also have a leather jacket, but that one's broken. Old man zombie didn't see that one coming. Hello! And this is why I wanted to go to the hunting lodge. I'm still carrying my griddle pan.
Raiding party!
Yeah, it's going to be weighing me down a bit. Alpiang Delete, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello, hello. You've just joined us at an auspicious occasion. I just found a hunting lodge. And here be guns. Probably. Well, at the moment, here be ammo. Which I'm stealing. Why am... Oh. Let's go put this in the car. I need to be a bit more careful. I'm actually losing quite a lot of health right now. Ow, 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 ow. The zombie over there I should go and deal with sooner rather than later. Oh shit. Drop that. Good. Okay, that was a bit easier than I was kind of expecting it would be. Let's get to the car, grab all of those, put them in the car. Bearing in mind that there is a zombie down there that we have not yet dealt with and we really, really should. I'm also out of breath and a little hurt, plus extremely thirsty, but then I'm always thirsty. So Alpiang, what are you just playing? Also Zomboid? Or Stellaris? Or... what you been up to? Stellaris. I thought you might have. Let's grab you. It'll be extremely heavy for just a second. Secondary. So it turns out that ammunition quite heavy. And so far I only have 2 guns that I can actually use, and that's even considering I can fire a gun. My aiming skill is 0. However, we did find a book on aiming, so I should probably prioritize reading that. Let's unequip here. What was that as going to be? Come on. Carrying a modern dance book. Oh dear. Good. There you go. Hi! Gestompt, 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 gestompt. Boop. You're looking a bit green. I think this zombie may have been dead a while. Oh, that's in the trash can. Scrap metal. It is a material. You know what? Yes, I will still. Not taking the cans though. So this is... No, it's not where I just was. I was over there. The showers. The lockers. Bathrooms? Can you drink from a shower? I mean, I know you can, but in the game, can you drink from a shower? Nope. A gun case with a gun in it. 2 double-barrel shotguns in an unlocked box. Hunting vest, military trousers. Another double barrel, a boonie hat. Cloth gun cases. MSR 788 rifle. Oh, a hatchet. Trapper carbine. JS14 rifle. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. There's the bathroom. Another one. No. No. I will take the CD player though. I believe that's portable. I just need to get into the office. Oh. That could have been very bad. Are these lootable? Yes. I'm definitely taking the glue. Scam letter, resignation letter. Seems like a happy place. And here, there's another door there, which I've not yet been in. What's this going to be? Ah, storage. Cleaning liquid. I do think I need those. Oh wow, there's quite a few of them. Don't think I need more than what I have. We already have a bunch. Mouse trap. Take that. It's for trapping. Take those. I'll take the twine. Take the vice. Chisel. Take both of those. As I said before, we have loads of tarps already, so I'm not going to really bother with that. There is another bucket, and I do like my buckets. I can carry it. Sure. I can. Probably because it's empty. And then there's a bunch of vending machines here. They look empty. Oop, there's a zombie. Okay, and then we've got these here as well, with even more ammo. Which I will go ahead and steal. This one's probably even more ammo. Yeah. I'm already very nearly full. And before I leave, I really want to steal at least some of the guns. Finding jackpot after jackpot today, we kind of are. First of all, like the perfect base. And then a hunting lodge that's very sparsely defended, shall we say. Right, all of these go in here. And this is probably where I should get some more garbage bags to put in the boot, because I suspect that would let you carry even more. Though I don't know how item carry weight reductions work if you're not actually carrying the carrying item, if that makes sense. Well, as much as I really like my hat, I'm going to go for a camo hat. Each of these has a shotgun and shells. I guess what I can do is put my spear in here and carry a double shotty on my back. I has gun. I is terrible with gun, but I has gun. You call that a knife? Hunting vest. Hunting vest does have scratch defense. So we're going to want all of this stuff, which basically means we're going to want to come back for all of this stuff. So that's here. Green, gun, there. Alright, how do I get back? Going this way we know is dangerous. Considering how many zombies there were here versus here, we got kind of lucky. We drive out this way, and then we get... I guess we just start dropping this stuff off in the new base, to be honest. There is no upstairs, is there? One last place to check. No, I'm overloaded. I'm not checking there now. I was going to say was the little outhouse, but that's less important. Alright, get me out of here. Straight on, left. This car is noticeably heavier right now. There was a zombie on the road. I avoided it. Whoa! Sit down. This car is so much heavier right now. It's here. Oh. I'm an amazing driver, as you can tell. I've hit remarkably few things, though. I've probably just spoken too soon. There's barely any fuel. Okay. Home sweet home. And we do actually have a whole ton of storage over here. So let's say guns go in this. Take those out for now. Ammo and guns go in there. And I think what I will do is I'll move these into here. And then basically we'll just chuck pretty much all of this into here for now. And we'll need to do a proper sort later. I also need to learn how to make chests. But I think we're going to have some time to organise things. The next event, of course, is going to be the helicopter. Probably. I don't know exactly how often they are. No, don't tell me. I want to find the sink, which is over here. Should probably also grab some crisps. Yes, I'm currently losing weight. Ooh, bleach. Lovely. A box of bags. Chocolate candy. Nom 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 nom. I didn't even know you could find a roll of bags. Makes sense, I guess. What did you get? No idea. What I should probably do is go back to base and grab the Magnum, because I do have a holster. I'll just stick it in the holster. That way I'm not having to carry around a shotgun all the time. And the benefit of having a Magnum is I can use it for target practice. Because again, my shooting skills leaves quite a lot to be desired. That's the wrong box. That's the only one. It is already 4:30. This will also give us a nice overview of just how many rounds we have of everything. So I'm carrying all of these too. So their encumbrance isn't terrible. What's the difference between a carton and a box? Well, I guess a carton is a box of boxes. Makes sense. And it must be huge. Yeah, 10 encumbrance. I'm already overweight, so never mind. What I just sort of saw. I did. Jackpot! Didn't even know that these were lootable. Apparently they are. Let's grab that carton of Magnum rounds. And yeah, if we have a whole carton of those, then I think that's fairly safe to assume that we're going to have pretty much unlimited revolver ammo. Seeing as we already have 4 boxes of it too. And I think I am going to leave the shot here. There's another box of Magnum rounds. You know, just in case I needed some more. Good. While I'm here... Because I do have a second cup. The only thing with that car is it doesn't have a boot. Is that something you can replace? Probably is. Alright. Home time. And to get home from here, it's left down the road, right in the first right. And that did some damage. That's the accident. Yes, I started with a key for this car. Peckish and thirsty, losing weight again, so I think I might stop by the food store. Just wanted to see if the boot is fixable. Windshield, trunk. Trunk is 100%. I don't know how you fix a broken lock. That's not what I wanted. You get the... oh, there it is. There's a walkie-talkie in here. There's actually a bunch of things in here. I'm going to go and refuel this car. It's definitely rather beaten up compared to the other one. But having two cars I think will be quite useful. Whoa, there's a zombie. You an idiot. The car literally just drove past you. You didn't think that maybe there might be something little inside? I think that's the zombie that I almost hit on the way out too. I need to be careful of the bushes that are here. It's on the right this time. V. Nope. V. Refuel. Didn't expect to see Mordred playing on a Wednesday afternoon, Kansas City time, but all for it. I just fancied playing some Zomboid. I don't know how long I'll go on for. Been going for 2 hours so far. But yeah, just felt like playing some. I was playing some Baldur's Gate earlier. I don't know what it is about that game. I'm really struggling to get into it. First time I played it, I struggled. It's brilliant multiplayer. I had a really good time playing it with friends. But I also really wanted to just actually see the story, because if you're doing multiplayer, you tend to just blitz through everything. Yeah, I don't know. Compared to Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, I just haven't liked it as much. Why are the doors shut? Oh, just going in and out of that one. Fair enough, I'll allow it. Mostly just here because I wanted a drink. Thank you. Ooh, crowbar. Yeah, I should probably go home and have a proper meal. Okay, 2 cars. That is 2 cars more than we had this morning. And I wanted to have you in the holster. So being in the holster, how much do you weigh? 1.1. Not ideal, but fine. So, fruit salad. Let's go ahead and eat half of that. And then I think we'll also have a third or a quarter of the thing of lard. We have a number of items that are going stale now, so that's not ideal. Weight is staying put. There was an empty bowl, which we'll go ahead and place there. Okay. Drowsy, but not tired. Wow, my accuracy with this thing is incredible. But now I have a sidearm. What else do I want to do for the rest of the day? Read a book on aiming, maybe, before I get tempted to go out. Alright, let's just read this until bedtime, I think. So, 10. Getting tired. Aiming. There we are. Starting to gain some multiplier in that. Sleep time over. Let's throw this on the floor, or I can read it next time. Hello. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Very important. Actually, 2 things. Should probably have done this first. Burpee. Let's go. Job's done. We're going to hurt like hell again tomorrow, but that's fine. Okay. Sleep. Oh no. Power's gone out. It's foggy. Yeah. Well, seems like a good time for me to leave this area. My only concern is that I haven't cleared out many zombies and things from this, and I know that there are going to be more in the trailer park, let alone what's in the woods. So that's power that's gone out. How's water? Water's still around. So now we really need to try to find a generator. This is also going to mean that the fridge is now out. So, oh, does that mean that this is out? Yes. Alright, well, first job of the day. I still have a bunch of things in there. So part of the problem now is if there is a helicopter and I have to batten down the hatches, it is going to be dark. Right. What's going to do? I was going to steal this. I wonder how heavy it is. What's this thing? Right, these are propane tanks. It's 15. Yeah, this thing's heavy. Ah. Well, we'll have a nice barbecue at the new base at least. And I know that there are more barbecues around here, which I will also be stealing. a lot of unnecessary things. How's this looking? Okay. Well, that's good. I also have alcohol wipes on me for some reason. I'm going to put one of those rags in here. I don't need to carry that many, and I think I'm also going to put one of these adhesive bandages away too. And I do have a newspaper hat with me at the moment. I'm going to chuck on the floor. Could still do with driving down here just to see what there is. But going from here to the creek or here to here, it's really not that bad, especially if there's a way through this way, which there might be. Again, it's a thing that could just do with some exploration. But first of all, I need to find another barbecue for this base. And then I think what I'm going to do is use this location as my safe house. At least until the other place is like fully developed.
Yeah.
Well, safe house is a safe house. There's a zombie down there. I'm seeing a distinct shortage of barbecues here. Zombie up ahead too. I'm sure that didn't attract any attention whatsoever. Don't know who could possibly have heard that. Absolutely nobody. Silenced, really. I don't think there are any barbecues here. Quite disappointing. I'll go in a house real quick and grab a drink. We haven't seen any generators either. There's a barbecue. Ooh, it's one of the heavy ones. There's one. What I really want is just a regular barbecue. I need to bring the car over here, I can. Because I think the regular barbecues are just powered by wood. They're just wood fuel. With the trailer park, I don't have any generators. Not that I've seen. Yes, they are just wood fueled. Okay, that's going to be good for me. Being a forager, that is something I can get very easily. You have something in your container. You have a lot of somethings in your container. Don't need any of them. Cumbered's 10. Still quite heavy. This time I'm going to be a bit smarter about it though and put you in here. There we go. I can carry it, no problem. Easy, really. Oh, there's another one up there. In that case... These weigh 10 each, that'll be 20, plus the one that I already have. I'm thinking we should probably have a propane one and a regular one. This is not producing my health at all, that's fine. I'm just going to put these both out. Getting some strain. And then I'll pick these up with the car. And then do a bit of a delivery. Minor strain, hasn't gotten any worse yet. Do you have a microwave? Need to see how you can take out the spent rounds. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff in here as well, including maps. Oh, I should definitely read those. Huh. Engine in this car isn't the best. That would go up to 44, which is actually too much. Oh, I can carry some on me as well. And there is another fancy barbecue over here as well, which we can steal for the new base. So what am I dropping off here? I think one of the fancy cookers. So you. which is very, very heavy. And we'll put it... Oh, craps, because I'm carrying two. Ah! Ah! Come on! And then, yes, I will put this one here as well, next to it. Let's put it there. Okay. Let's have a drink. And then we need to go and get the propane for the barbecue. This has 13 hours of fuel. That's a fair amount. I'm in severe pain. Yeah, because of all the muscle strain. Sorry. Let's have something to eat. Let's grab the bowl. And let's make a fruit salad. Everything that's not stale, which is going to be quite a lot. Eat the whole thing. Nom, 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 nom. Stuffed. Oh, that's how you divide the food out. Okay. I'm going to place this here. I am no longer stuffed. Like, just straight up immediately. So let's finish this off. And then what do I want to do? I think probably grab the other fancy barbecue. So I have both options. Basically use the fancy barbecues during emergencies. And yes, I can carry a normal barbecue and a fancy at once, I know that. There is still a normal one in here. We did see a fancy barbecue in that same place. Which is there. Alright, give me some propane. 19 hours. Great. Ah. Oh no. No, it only actually weighs one. It's not that heavy. Yes, I know the car's still on. And then I want to pick up this. No! Don't want this junk. No! Law! There we go. Right. Pick up this. Stumble over to here. Put this in here. Is there another way out here? No. Oops. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, and there's a door right there with the sinks. This seems like a perfect spot to put the barbecues. So we'll grab this one first of all. And we'll place it. There. Hopefully it's not hidden by the building. If it is, I'll have to put it somewhere else. Although, if we're down here, the building won't be obscuring it. Nope, it's fine. And then we're going to grab this one, which is the really heavy one, which is going to hurt us as we move it. Sorry, buddy. I'm going to install this one there. I'm going to grab the propane tank. Alright, so we have food cooking capabilities at both bases now. Food storage is going to leave a lot to be desired, as we have no fridges, so fresh food is still kind of a pointless thing. We make use of it for as long as we can, so I think we basically just absolutely stuff ourselves. I should probably also cook up whatever I can now. So maybe what we do is foraging for sticks and stuff. Stomp. Stomp. Gestompt. Gross. Yes, I would love to do some searching. Now is foraging time. Tree branches, twigs. I think the only thing I don't really want will be logs because they're too heavy. Ooh, botany. Nice. Mushrooms, I'm not going to bother picking them up because I can never use them. This is all just undergrowth, it's tearing my clothing apart. Tree branches, yes. In fact, I should be putting all of this stuff in the duffel bag. I'm still carrying around that freaking pot. Ah! Get rid of it. Not rid. Some more. Tree branch. Tweaks. Is that a log? It is in fact a nothing. Getting thirsty. Parsley. Nice. Dense undergrowth. Those. And some more. Mushrooms. I wonder if these twigs respawn. You would think that they must do, right? Slug. 12.6 foraging skill for this. Farmer's Guide magazine. Teaches scarecrows barbed wire. Oh, hello. What a hell of a find. Yeah, no wonder that was worth so much. What is my foraging now? 1,800 to 3,000, so I'm over halfway. I'm getting thirsty, so I should head back. But the main thing that I got out of this was the wood. So I can use the non-propane barbecue. And then I think we're just going to cook up a bunch of the meat just to make sure that we can actually keep it. I don't know how dangerous stale meat is versus, well, obviously rotten's very dangerous. No, thank you. You, in fact, just take all of it. And then I think we can just put a wood pile next to the barbecue. I wonder if it getting wet affects it. Although that may be where my being a scout comes in. Because I probably don't care. Did I put a lighter in there? I did. Yes, let's go put this on a pile over here. I do kind of wish I found some broken branches rather than tree branches, because tree branches can also be whittled into useful things. Although I still can't make... Oh no, it's saplings you can make spears out of. Yeah, tree branches haven't been as useful yet. I also need to put the stones away. Oh, the sharp flint flake can count as a knife. I guess that makes sense. This bit of floor's getting quite full. Right, let's grab some meats and have a barbecue. Meanwhile, I'll eat a whole beef burger. Ooh, you know what else I should do? I should have ice cream while it's still frozen. I'm stuffed. Oh, this is where I put the other food. I froze it. So basically everything uncooked, I'm just going to grab it and I'm just going to cook it. And then I'll have a drink. And we're going to put on some serious weight to hopefully tide us through. That's first of all. Just realised to put these in the barbecue as opposed to on the floor. They should definitely be on the floor. Right. One tree branch. How long do I need? Let's do 2 hours worth. I think that's probably a bit long. Alright, it is lit. It is cooking. I'm probably going to want the griddle pans. Oh, I didn't put all of it on. Aaron probably was already full. Because now the timer is going to be off. Burning? Oh, they're already cooked. Shoot. It's going to be done first. The bacon or the salmon? I'm guessing the salmon. Oh, some time. Then all of those are going to take a bit longer. So the reason I brought the griddles out here so I could add it's because it wasn't here, I guess. Ah, cooked, yes. Salmon and bacon stir fry. I'm going to let some of these finish cooking. This is almost certainly going to overburden me for a little bit, but that's just the way it is. I know I've left that on. I need to come over here where my other food supplies are. Because what I can do now... Condiment. Citrus. Oil. Pepper. Herbs. Herbs. Then we go and chuck that back on the fire to cook again. While I go prepare the other one. Well, first of all, I need to find where that griddle is. There it is. Beef. You should all be cooked now. Beef. Meat. Meat. Parsley. Now we go and stand over here again. Oil. Condiment. Then we chuck this on the cooker as well. It's taking a little while to cook, so that's fine. Right. I think what I want to do is fill the pot up. And do it again. So we're going to create a stew. Meat. Bacon. Sausage. Beef. Hey! Leveled up in cooking. Sausage. Beef. How's the cooking coming? taking a while. Alright, let's level this stew up. Condiment. Herbs. Pepper. What is making so much noise? Right, just going to put the stew on the fire as well. Can you fit? Oh, yes. Cooking, cooking. So that top one's nearly done. So much of the stuff is already going off. Beef patty. Oh, those didn't get cooked. Add more beef. Add bacon. Add cheese. Add condiment. Remoulade. Interesting. Add oil. That'll do. Beef. Add more beef. Add bacon. I do kind of wish that this wasn't quite in as much detail. Just be like, make burger. Beef. More beef. Should probably add sausage to one of these. Cheese. Oil. Herbs. Condiment. Good enough. Oh, the fire went out. So does that reset the cooking? Yes, I think it does. That's slightly annoying. I guess we do it for another hour. Yeah, we're going to use a lot of tree branches. And we'll light a fire again. Twigs and a lighter. This is definitely where being a scout's going to come in super handy. It's just like, you make fires. Done. Hamburger bun, crepe burger, beef. Luckily, that literally grows on trees. True. Sausage. Bacon! Cheese. Oil. Don't know why a cooked burger needs oil, but sure. Just a bunch of hamburger buns that we can be making use of. Beef. Ooh, that one got ham. Cheese! Hopefully these last a few days. Oil. Poultry. Chicken burger, I guess. Condiment. Oh, it's just a mustard burger. There's a bit more to it than just mustard there, buddy. Beef. Bacon. Sausage. Seasoning. Vegetable. Corn. Okay. Condiment. And oil. Because it needs fat as well. Next! Actually, let's check on the food. Burning. So it did not take a lot of extra cooking for that one. Thankfully it did not in fact burn. Beef! Sausage! Well, bacon. I think it might be out of bacon. More beef. I have quite a lot of beef patties. Vegetable. Oil. Condiment. Condiment. Fridge. That's not a fridge. That's the fridge. Glad I noticed that. That would have been very annoying. At least hopefully this is going to keep in a little bit of heat longer term. Oops. Did I put it out? I did not put it out. Good-o! Actually, the meats I should probably keep in the freezer. Not that it's really freezing anything now. Never did use the eggs for anything, really. So much of this is going to go off. Now we eat a whole pot of ice cream. Om nom nom. Tasty. Wait, rising for some reason. Can't imagine why. It is 10 to 9 already. In-game and also literally. So what I think I'm going to do is... I'm going to read... some of my aiming book until it gets too dark to read. Getting pretty tired. No. Almost went in the I've read this pile. Yes, I should wash everything off actually. Need to remember to shut that window. But first, it's time for burpees. Let's go. I know what I want now. I know exactly what I want now. And I'm really glad that I didn't deconstruct it. If I can find it. Yes. Why do I still have all the meat on there? Throw it in the fridge. Bugger. Still carrying 10. Let's start leaving it open. These need to go in here. This was a gone stale already. Was it not right? There's some twigs on me which go aside. Is this torch really that heavy? Oh! It's because I'm carrying these. There you go. I do in fact still have some mint on me. This is the part of the game I freaking hate. We have no light, so even if you wake up in the morning, it's still dark. Ah, my man was tired. It was raining last night. Oh, no. So no, wet fuel does nothing, apparently. Flashlight. You know what? No, you won't go in there? How heavy are you? 0.5 unequipped. Okay. But anyway, I think that this is gonna be where I'm gonna call this one. Fancy playing a little bit this evening. I got to play some this evening. And I'll probably be back again, most likely Saturday, unless I get into the mood to play tomorrow, which may happen, you never know. So we shall see. Either way, stay tuned to my Discord to find out when I'm going to be live again in the future, which you can find there. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, be sure to hit that follow button to get notifications when I'm live again in the future. If you've really enjoyed this and you would like to support the channel, then please do consider subscribing. It helps the channel out and lets me do more of this kind of content. You can, of course, check out the Patreon at patreon.com/MordredViking. I do have a Discord, which I just linked, which you can find there in chat, or if you're watching on the uptubs, it is in the description below, as is all the other details for this stuff. So yeah, otherwise I will see you most likely Saturday, maybe tomorrow. Stay tuned to Discord. I'll announce if I am there. If you don't hear from me on Discord, I'm not. So yeah, thanks everyone, and I'll see you next time. Until then, bye!